Today we're going to show you guys an absolutely epic gaming and streaming setup for under $2,000, including the PC.
And we're going to focus on single-player gaming at 1080p with our dual monitors here, and also how you can live stream and show you guys that for the price that you're paying, you're getting absolutely everything you need for an awesome PC gaming experience. Don't believe us? We'll talk more about it after a word from today's sponsor.
As a tech enthusiast and dare I say PC building expert, there's only one thing that fuels my carnal desire for destruction, and that's seeing someone with unactivated Windows. Luckily for you, today's video sponsor GVG Mall is here to help. GVG Mall is an online marketplace with game keys and Windows licenses for cheap. The best part is, it's extremely easy. All you have to do is purchase a key using code TB20, then just copy and paste the key into Windows. And beyond just saving big on game keys or Windows 10 or 11 keys, you also get to avoid my wrath. Check out GVG Mall today and be sure to use code TB20 to save big on your purchase.
So of course guys, we promised you a PC as a part of this full gaming setup, so let's go over those specs. For the CPU, we decided to go for the AMD Ryzen 7600X 6-core 12-thread. For the GPU, we have an ASRock Challenger RX 7700 XT 12GB. For the motherboard, we went with a Gigabyte B650M Gaming Plus Wi-Fi. This is a fairly compact case, so the M board not only saves us money, but also saves us space. We have a Western Digital 1TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD. And of course, with new Ryzen, we had to go DDR5, so we got some Corsair Vengeance RGB 32 gigs, and that's 2x16, CL36 at 6000 megahertz, and that was actually free with our processor. So shout out to Newegg for having those combo deals. For the power supply, we went with the trusty Sigotep 650W 80 Plus Gold. We've used probably over 1,000 of these units with no issues, but of course, if you check out the tier list and go with the best of the best for a little more money, then that's definitely a good idea. And then to cool our Ryzen 7600X, we went with the ID Cooling A410 DK Black, and that has two 120mm fans on it. And the beautiful case housing all these components is the Lian Li Dan A3 Black in Walnut, and that has tempered glass, and we added some black fans. The total for this build ended up being around 1,100 bucks, and you can actually go check out the full video. It's called our 1440p entry-level gaming PC, and now of course we're going to be doing a dual screen 1080p streaming setup with it. Let's talk about the rest of the parts. So each one of these monitors came in at only $139. Dual 1080p Karui 27-inch 180Hz curved monitors, 1 millisecond response time gaming monitors. That is pretty freaking awesome. I guess in theory you could combine both of these together money-wise and buy a single OLED if you wanted to, but I think for streaming and gaming and just honestly in general, I cannot do a single monitor, so I always try to do dual monitors for these setups. So next up, coming in at 70 bucks, we have the AL66 from Yunzi. This is a wireless gaming keyboard that comes with their milk switches, so they're going to be like a nice linear switch, full RGB, and you can run it wired 24/7, or for those clean aesthetic shots when you want to send them into the Toasty Bros, for the Discord submissions, you can unplug this keyboard and still game on it. Next up, we have the Attack Shark X3 wireless gaming mouse. This is a tri-mode mouse, meaning you can run wired, 2.4 gigahertz, or Bluetooth, and the box is white, but this is actually a black mouse, or at least I hope it is, otherwise the B-roll is gonna look really weird. And this mouse is pretty cool because it's wireless. It comes in at 49 grams, which is a pretty respectable weight, and 35 bucks. I mean, you just can't beat a price like that. Now for the mouse pad, we kind of balled out a little bit. We ended up going with a Hi-Star Tokyo themed gaming mouse pads. This is an XXL mouse pad, so it should be massive because we've used these Hi-Stars a few times. I have one at home. I think for a while we had one on our benchmark station, and this should be a pretty cool color scheme. 45 bucks. Sounds expensive for an XXL mouse pad, but let's be honest, there's people who spend $100+ on really high-end mouse pads, so 45 is not too shabby. Now we paid $77 for our audio. These are the ATH M30X from Audio Technica. So we're getting a little bit more name brand today. I know normally we'd go with like Corsair or even like a no-name brand, but these are 77 bucks with the stand, which is pretty cool. It's not even like their brand. It doesn't look like it's probably just a generic Amazon one that's included. This is a pretty decent headset, and we're not really aiming for anything with the mic because Matt's going to tell you guys in a minute what makes this a streaming setup. Don't buy a headset with a mic and start trying to stream with it. You want to get an actual dedicated mic. So these are a pretty good solution for people who want something that's going to be comfy and also have really good audio levels.
This right here is the Mono PD100X combo that comes with the PD100X microphone and a mic arm for 50 bucks, which is good value. Companies like Mono make some really awesome budget audio gear, and you'll hear it during our testing where we show you guys what this is capable of for live streaming. And even if you're not live streaming, this will be great for those friends that you have to play with on Discord. They're going to enjoy the fact that you have a quality microphone and not a horrible microphone. And if you guys are gonna get into live streaming, you're gonna need a webcam. This right here is the OBSBot Meet 2, which we've done a lot of content on OBSBot webcams. They're really awesome, coming in at 129 bucks. Price is a little bit high, but considering you're getting a 4K webcam with such a compact form factor, you're gonna be really happy with the visual quality, and we'll show you guys during some of our testing. Now, we do have a tripod here that we use it for videos here at the Toasty Bros. We do recommend getting some sort of smaller tripod, but you don't have to. It does come with a mount to sit on top of one of the monitors, but if your monitors wobble a bit, you might wanna have this separated on, let's say, a tripod or some sort of mini tripod, so you don't have to worry about that shaking of your camera while you're getting really sweaty in your gameplay. So definitely recommend the OBSBot Meet 2, and it's a really solid option for those who need a camera for live streaming. Then again, totally optional, but we're trying to go aesthetic here, guys. This is a 4-pack of fake plants. $10, guys. Do you need 4 of them? Maybe not, but if you want to really fill out your desk with a bunch of fake plants, you can do so for 10 bucks. Really what we try to tell you guys is add a little bit of special touch to your setups, whether it's some sort of figurine, things that you like. Plants right here are a good aesthetic you can add to your setup, and it doesn't have to cost a ton of money. So all in all, again, under $2,000. We're probably looking around the $1,800 range, factoring in the webcam and streaming gear. If you don't need the streaming gear, you can save yourself like $200 to $300. You can definitely use the links down below to get updated price and availability. We're gonna go ahead and put this setup together, show you guys what it's all about, dive into some testing to show you guys the microphone, the webcam, and just see for the price point, is this worth it? We think so, we'll show you guys.
All right, guys, I'm pretty excited. I have not gotten to play the new Doom yet, but here we are. We're currently running some 1080p. By the way, these menus are insane. 1080p. We are not doing any upscaling. We got depth of field on. We're basically running ultra on the preset, and we got motion blur on. Yeah, no upscaling, no frame gen, and as you guys can see, it's demanding. I definitely think this is a game that would heavily benefit from running, you know, like some type of upscaling. I don't know if this game has frame gen, does it?
It might, I'm not sure, but we are running the Vulkan engine right now, which is definitely heavy reliant or helpful for AMD GPUs, so that 7700 XT is really liking it. And we notice the VRAM usage, we're at over 8 gigs right now, 1080p, so if you were gonna run a card like a normal 7600, this would be hitting the limit.
Yeah, let's see. All right, let's see what all we get for help. So we could turn on, try dynamic.
I think it's for the natural resolution scaling. See what that
want
looks
to get
like.
180, of course. All right, so we're gonna try just running that. So dynamic resolution. We'll see how good it is.
Looks like it has a limit on what it wants to do.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we're using 100% of our cards, so it's like I just can't do anymore. It's just me. I feel like it made it pretty blurry.
Oh, they did make it pretty blurry.
Yeah.
I think it should have FSR.
Try balance. Yeah. All right. So FSR balanced. I turned off the dynamic render scope. I didn't really like how it made the game look. At first, still 200 FPS. Hey, that got us an extra what, 20 to 30?
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, it's a good looking game though. And I will say, it's funny because we're not getting even near our 180 hertz, but like, I would completely play it like this. I'd rather get a little bit lower FPS than my monitor. Like, we're not playing Valorant or CS. It's not going to be make or break for kills, you know, and trying to get max FPS. Or we'll kill these last people and then we'll switch it up. I gotta say, it's pretty sick. It definitely feels like normal Doom, where it's just a lot of freaking dismemberment and murder. Yeah, it's very satisfying. This is definitely a good use case. You could step up to 1440p, but definitely have frame gen on, and I would definitely run more of like a medium-high preset to probably get close to like 100 FPS. So let's go and go on to the next game.
All right, guys, we're just gonna run through all the single-player games right now, the games that are definitely gonna be really demanding. We got Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Let's go to, I don't remember how to get to the settings here. So settings, we're currently running TSR, so we're using a little bit of upscaling, 85%, so a little bit below 1080p, running a medium, actually I would say it's mainly high. Let's just go and put this on high. We might as well just fully commit. This is one of those games where I would say we want to target the 60 FPS mark, and we're looking at about 75 FPS, so that's pretty good. We'll do this I say this one fight over and over again that I do every single time because I don't want to advance in this game. I want to play this at home, but I have to finish the game I'm currently playing. So we'll just run this one more time. But yeah, no, it's just, as long as this holds 60, we'll see when some of the like scenes happen if it does hold 60. Can I parry? Probably gonna miss. I missed. I can't parry. Okay, let's do one of these. That was very weak. That was not what we wanted to do. Parry. Parry, damn it. I can't parry. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Boom. Yeah. Well, we're gonna parry this time. No worries about this. I actually got one dodge.
Perfect.
There we go. Let's freaking go. We're gonna parry this time. Watch this. No! Parried. Parried! I didn't get them all parried. I got 2 though. The best part is she only does those 2 moves over and over again.
I like how slow it is, dude.
Yeah, I know. This is like very beginner level for sure. Let's use my overcharge and miss every single thing. Bow! Bow! She survived that? Are you kidding me? Oh, I almost died there. But you know what? You're done. Hey, we held 60 FPS. I mean, this game is pretty demanding. It is early in the game, so hopefully as I play this, I'll have some later parts in the game for you guys to see. But maintaining 60 FPS, I think this shows that with this setup, 1080p and 1440p with some upscaling, you can play games like this, AAA titles at 60 FPS. We're gonna do some streaming tests because we have this microphone, we have this webcam. We might as well do some esports games with some live streaming. We'll do some OBS recordings to show you guys what it's all about. Let's go and switch to that.
All right, guys, we are playing some CS2, and we're currently running some pretty low settings because this is kind of like the pro settings, so trying to just get maximum FPS. We are going to op, of course, because what else will we do in this game? Even if we're horrible, it's our op crutch. I still lost that fight. Now, one thing we did notice is that, and we've used this mic before, I think we kind of got, I'm not going to call it a dud, but kind of a dud. We have a little bit of like a noise in the background that we tried for about 20 minutes to fix. And we just cannot get, you know, like noise suppression or anything to work. So what we did was we had like a little noise gate that's making it to where whenever we're not talking, there shouldn't be static. Dude, these people are so freaking sweaty. I'm not even getting the chance to use my Oppie. How did I miss? Why does Care Bear keep killing me? That's like the 18th time. These headphones just have such a good bass to them. And, you know, the mic, I think besides the static, sounds really good. I can let you do this to me. Oh my God. I might let him do this to me. I let him do it to me. Someone else. I was talking about earlier is, of course, your background's not going to look like this. I mean, this looks like garbage behind us because of all our film equipment. We do have a set behind us, which you guys are probably going to have like a wall, which would look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for streaming and whatnot. But, you know, we're just showing you guys what the actual setup looks like. And, yeah, I know we normally don't talk about the table either. That's another thing where most people are going to have like their own desk. Dude, I like suck at this. I think I'm getting worse at CS. And honestly, I'm okay with it. One less player. Yeah, no, we need one less player in this game so that it hopefully dies sooner. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and give this up, and we're going to go Fortnite and see what this thing can do in a little bit more modern esports title.
All right, guys, we're loading into Fortnite. I'll show you guys the settings if I get a second to. Running 1080p, DX12, a limited frame rate, far redistance, low textures. Kind of the vibe we're going for. Yeah, it's kind of a shame the microphone's having some bugs because we've used a lot of mono products and they're pretty solid. But we'll leave a link down below for this one and other mics that you can choose from because there's a wide range of budget mics in the sector right now you can pick up. Feefine's a really good one as well. I know we use those in our voiceover room now. Feefine, killing it. All right, we're dropping in right now and getting 200 FPS. This is one reason why you would go 1080p. With this kind of PC. Obviously 1440p is ideal. If you want to just get a single 1440p display, you could do that. But dual 1080p helps you with live streaming. You won't have to push your system as hard, especially with a GPU like the 7700 XT. Oh God, there's a lot of people here. This probably wasn't the draw. Ah! Mace Windu! Oh! Oh, I actually killed them somehow. That's crazy. Mace Windu with a blaster is just crazy work. Not supposed to have that blaster. Yeah, we're getting... This is a very smooth monitor. I do like the monitor. Here. Oh, that's a sweaty gamer. I'm dead. Oh, yeah. That's... Look at this. You don't take out Mace Windu and he doesn't come back without a fight, guys. Yeah, I like this mouse too. Attack Shark, I mean, we've seen these in so many of our mouse roundup videos that they're really solid mice for the price. I'm just really a big fan of this keyboard. All metal. That's all metal right there, ladies and gentlemen. We get live footage of Matt getting owned in Fortnite. I know I'm not getting roasted by a guy named Computer Guy. That is crazy work. Yeah. Sound the alarm. You best sound the alarm, because you're done. Sound the alarm. Yeah, maintaining 200 FPS. I mean, with a 180 hertz display, that's all you can really ask for in a game like this. Zach2103, is that you, Zach? Hey, buddy. No shot. Hey, let's go. All right, guys, Fortnite's good. I mean, you saw CS runs great. Hey, if you're looking for 1080p, this is probably like peak 1080p. You're getting to the point now where 1440p would be your next step. But if you want dual monitors at a pretty tight budget, you'll get into live streaming. It looks like a pretty good setup so far. But now we finished testing some single player games, some live streaming tests, and esports titles. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up real quick.
We did some gaming and some streaming. It was pretty cool getting to test out some new AAA titles on this pretty decent gaming PC, and on top of that, we even got to do some live streaming where we really took advantage of having 2 monitors.
So if you guys want to copy this setup yourself, use those links in the description down below. As we mentioned throughout the video, you can pick up a 1440p monitor as well. Those have come down in price. I will say though, as you saw in the single player games, 1080p seems to make a lot of sense. If you're not okay with using upscaling, using FSR would probably help you out at 1440p, but this PC is very capable still of getting 60 plus FPS on higher details. And let us know down below, do you guys enjoy this gaming setup? And stay tuned, because if you like this setup, we are going to be doing an OLED gaming setup coming to the channel very soon. So we're going to be going even higher end with the setup, so stay subscribed for that one.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
PCBros.tech. Come check this stuff out.
I don't know what that was all about. I just kind of followed what he was doing. PCBros.tech, we sell full setups in person, so if you want something like this, it'll probably be sitting up front. Talk to Jake. He'll show you the best deals at the best prices. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.